Good morning, it's Lance here once again for Best Ever Mountain Biking here in Glencoe in Scotland on a beautiful, glorious sunny day. Well, maybe not sunny and maybe not glorious, but it is a Scottish typical summer's day. We've driven up here from Fort William today. I've got the Trek Slash in the back here from Nevis Cycles. They've kindly let me borrow that again for today, so pretty happy about that. Not looking forward to putting the muddy gear on from yesterday. That's all wet and cold, but anyway, I'm sure it'll warm up and should be a good ride, so come join me.
Well, right, go.
Oh, thank you.
Where are you from?
New Zealand.
New Zealand, bloody hell, mate. This one. Right, this is a bit of a faff the first time you see it. I'll take your ticket, pal.
Okay.
This is a bit of a faff the first time you see it, but once you've done it once, it's a doddle, okay?
Okay.
So you go round the other side of your bike.
Alright.
Put your throttle post down. Right, you see the two wee black hooks in the side of the chair, right? Basically, those two hooks go under there and they hold the whole bike by the chair.
Right.
That's it.
Yep.
So you pick your bike up, you drop the saddle onto the two hooks.
Yep.
And it'll slow it down for you. This is the killer. You run forward and jump the same seat as your bike.
Okay.
Okay, and then when you get to the top, you just undo that. Just go.
Right.
Grab it. Nothing to it, mate. Right?
Sounds like a plan.
Perfect. Right, jump there. That's it, lovely.
Sweet. Alrighty, thank you. Well, I made it onto the chairlift. That's the most exciting bit so far. Every chairlift you go on is slightly different, and this one's different again. You sort of have to hang the bike on, run around, jump on, and I guess do the same at the other end. One thing I didn't realise was I asked the lady when the chairlift was open, and she said, well, it's actually open at 9 o'clock, and it's nearly 10 now, but no one's gone up yet. So I'm the only one on the mountain, so I guess we better take it easy, eh? Get up on the wood here?
Yeah.
Alright. Got it. So easy, eh? Alright, drop down the road a little bit into the red downhill. There's only two tracks here, red and black, and I figured it should start with the easier of the two, I guess. Slightly concerning is it's actually a Sunday. The lift's been open for an hour, and I'm the first person to actually go down it. But anyway, we'll see. Unlike the Fort William where you've got the gondola, here the chairlift is exposed, so you make, on a nice summer's day like today, you want to make sure you're well wrapped up because it's a bit nippy. So far it seems pretty grippy, it's a good thing. Oh, a bit of air. Gap here. Whoa! Looks like a no. Whoa! Wouldn't get you there, right? What do we got? Whoa! Into the corner a bit hard. And then everyone is the red trail at Glencoe in the rain. Oh well, that's run number 1 in the bag. Like to get that one out of the way. Although it's pretty wet, it's pretty grippy, so that's good. There's only 2 tracks here, I think. Well, 2 tracks and a cross-country track, and I'm not sure if I'm doing cross-country, but we'll see. But so far so good, so we'll head back up to the top and maybe try the black. Alright, I think it's time to drop in on the black one. I'm still the only rider on the mountain. Quite fun so far. What is this, a jumper? I don't know. Back onto the road. I think the track cuts down onto the left. So I was watching YouTube as you do last night, and there was a video saying watch this video before riding this track, and the guy came down here and he had a pretty horrible time of it, so it wasn't very encouraging. But and it was also dry and sunny the day he did it, but I'll see what I think anyway. A lot of people who watch my videos find it quite useful because, you know, I'm not a fast rider, I'm not a pro rider or anything like that, so it just sort of shows what a sort of average guy can pick his way down at. Oh, okay, so that's interesting, isn't it? It is interesting. So you can't roll that. You could jump it, and you've got to kind of jump into another jump into some rock. So the guy's not wrong, actually. There is a little bit sketchy, and I think what I'll do is I'll ride over there, around and down, I think. Okay, so the guy wasn't too far wrong. It isn't all rollable. Yes, I guess you probably do need to stop and look at sections, and hopefully this rock isn't slippery because I'm not slowing up. Woohoo! Surprisingly. Alright, now that actually does look interesting and probably is worth a look. So as you say, the question is how slippery is that? Okay, so you've kind of got this big smooth rock face, which technically isn't that difficult, but as you can see it's very wet, and if you start to slide you're in all sorts of trouble. So probably, yeah, we'll pick a line anyway and I will decide on the way down. Alright, so I think this is going to be the ultimate test of traction for today. You wouldn't believe that, eh? That just looks like you should just skate the whole way down, and I didn't, I just rolled it. So look at that, that just looks like that should be a slip and slide fest, but no, it's all good. Happy with that. Oh shit, might restart that. Oh shit. Whew. Didn't do that very well actually. Lucky I managed to stop before going off there. Alright. She's a wee shade gnarly. Oh shit. Okay, so this guy wasn't lying. This track actually is quite technical. Holy crap. Get around the holy moly, this is not easy, eh? Alright, picking our way down. This is actually significantly harder than the World Cup downhill track in Fort William. You can never tell when watching someone on YouTube, you know, it always looks a lot easier on YouTube than it really is. And if someone's having a difficulty, you think, well, maybe they're just a crap rider. Maybe I am just a crap rider, but this is pretty special. Alright, we're getting down there little by little. I keep backing it up to get a little bit of a run at it, which I normally don't need to do. Whew, this is unrelentingly steep. Bloody hell. Did I swear? I did hit. Holy moly. I'm getting hot too. I think you can roll it all though. I might just do that. I think I know why no one's here. This is this would, you need to be a reasonably good rider to ride here, unless you did the red trail, and that's pretty short. Might be a different story in the dry, but I'm still a bit nervous about these wet rocks, even though they seem to be biting. Alright, I think we'll survive that bit. Whoa, out in the gap. Whoa, Shakuma came a little bit short on that. What do you reckon this goes? Whoa, shit. Oh, could have done that better. Way! Send this one. Whoa, nice. And that's it done. Whew, that was gnarly. Well, that is Glencoe on a cold, wet Scottish summer's day. Had a lot of fun though. Did the black track, scared the pants off myself. Red track's pretty easy, did a few runs on that, and the cross country track. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, and hopefully we'll find some sunshine for you. See you then.